Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Hello people and welcome to Image Chef. Welcome to the new world of the Premier League, of course, where Man United and Arsenal are the main title contenders out of the top six. Man United, Ruben Amorim have the same points as the mighty Pep Guardiola. Cunha, Mbuemo and Sisco up there, balling, scoring goals, assisting and doing wonders. Arsenal are the best team in the league, arguably the most consistent team in the world currently. No shots conceded, but the media doesn't like it. Liverpool are absolutely falling apart, $500 million. And the mighty Chelsea are ninth in the league, guys. They lost 3 out of the last 5 games in the Prem. Actually, 5 games, they only won 2. But no one talks about that because they won against Benfica and they won against Ajax in the Champions League. So Maresca's cooking, Neto's cooking, Garnacho scoring a goal, absolute wonderful, the wonder goal, the new Cristiano Ronaldo of the Premier League, the new number 7, of course.
This is the most triggering intro you've done, though. you're just going through one team at a time, trying to make them feel inferior. I like it.
It's good. It's good.
Sarcasm.
AG7. Is that his name? AG7 now? Alejandro Garnacho 7. Is that what he wants? The guy thinks he's Cristiano Ronaldo, bro, for real. The guy, like, I don't know, like he used to get off like watching Ronaldo clips or some kind of shit like this. What the fuck is wrong with the kid, bro? It's astonishing. Anyway, we got Liverpool fans saying Arne Slot out. We got people wanting Gerrard back. We got people wanting Iraola, Glasner. This City, though, on the other hand, Haaland stopped scoring. And City are not looking good. Where do we start, actually? Guys, hit that like button, guys, if you guys are here. Subscribe to the channel, guys. Image Chef. Hit that like button. Subscribe.
Mo, can you do a poll that people can vote on that shows when they started watching the Premier League, like in the 90s or the noughties or the 10s or the 20s, and see where people are? Because before the stream about...
Okay, let's go.
Yeah, we'll see what happens. But yeah, maybe that'll help decide what people want to talk about. But
start watching. But people need to be honest. People need to be honest, right? Nobody's gonna know that you voted this or that. So you gotta be honest. We can get real data, guys. We get real data. Yeah. So please, guys. Did I put 80s? Like 80s and 90s together?
Yeah, 80s because I'm scary, but yeah.
Well, actually, it'd be good to know 80s, 90s, noughties, 10s. I think 20s is useless because, well, those people might as well.
So 80s, 90s, 2000s, and 2010s.
Yeah, that'll be interesting.
But guys, hit the like button first and then vote. Actually,
Well, then we need to know what kind of audience you're attracting, because YouTube has a very young audience normally, but there's a few channels that like get the older heads and want to talk about stuff. I tried to watch 2 channels the other day, and the panels.
Can you imagine? I think I did the stats on my channel the other day. I looked at this. I keep looking at the stats, the analytics, and my audience. Here is the breakdown of the audience. Actually, I got the most are between tied 25-35 and 35-45.
Okay.
Tied. It's actually astonishing, actually.
55-75, then you go.
I have 45-54. I have 45-55, 55-65. Actually got 8% of 55-65.
Hey, we're all getting older, you know.
Yeah.
Wow.
If you do the math, 88 was like, what is that, 40 years ago or something like that? Almost?
No. 88 is 35 years ago. 37 years ago.
37 years.
Nearly 38, yeah.
It's a long time to be watching football, but yeah, it gives you a different perspective. You have different conversations.
A lot of time, a lot of wasted.
The majority of the people started watching the 2000s. That's why there's diversity. Because if you watch early 2000s, you definitely support an Arsenal. If you're watching after 2005 or 4, you're supporting Chelsea with Jose Mourinho.
Yeah.
If you're watching late 2000s, you're supporting Man United with Cristiano Ronaldo, which is, I think, the majority of the people are actually support Man United because of the majority of the young people support Man United because of Cristiano and winning.
It's annoying.
And the three-peat and the Champions League of 2008.
Liverpool.
Double three-peat.
2000s.
If you're a loser in the 2000s, you supported Liverpool. If you're a loser, I'm telling you, if you're a loser as well, Inter, for example, like if Milan reach 3 Champions League finals in a row and then Juventus reach, and then you choose to support Inter, why the fuck would you do that? You know,
So who's going to be the Juve boss?
Always about winning. None of us here, other than Jacko, are glory hunters. Like, you get me? It's just, we all supported the club for love reasons. Jacko probably supported because he liked Hazard dribbling. There's a difference, bro. There's a difference, bro.
Everyone has
like, you have emotional, deep connection with the club,
Like I have a deep connection with my club because of 2003. All right. If I was a glory hunter, I would have stopped.
What?
I'd have stopped.
You're not that old.
2023. 2023. I mean 2023.
23.
Yeah, when we finished 12.
Anyone that supports Man City, apart from Manchester, are definitely got into football late in life, right? Or they are very young.
We were talking last time about hating Manchester United, and the main reason I hate Manchester United is because I would be supporting a team that's, suffering and all this, and then a new fan would come along and go like, "Hey, I'm a Manchester United fan now, and I've just won 7 leagues in a row, so I can chat to anyone that I want."
But that annoys us too. That annoys us too because I was around when we weren't winning nothing, 26 years, man. So yeah, that annoys us too, and it's hard to explain to them, but they don't listen.
I always reference this story, and I'm sure Sal would have been more annoyed at them even than me. But I saw with my own eyes, United fans become Madrid fans in 2009. Sal, I dare you deny it. You can't. Stop it.
What? They became what fans?
You saw many United fans become Madrid fans in 2009 when Ronaldo moved.
Oh, yeah.
You've seen it.
But they're not Man United fans.
Go there.
They're not Man United fans. They're never Man United fans in the first place. It's good. Get rid of the junk, innit? That's what we do.
Yeah, you got to go through some rough years to get rid of it.
No one could call us glory hunters anymore. That's one thing about it. That glory hunter.
That's why you have no young fans, apart from the kids that actually need to sue their parents for child abuse. They actually force their kids to be United fans. I'm sorry, with all due respect. That's why there are no kids. I'm being serious.
Sue their parents is crazy.
You need to sue. Like, if you are a United kid because your dad forced you to be a United fan, you need to sue your dad, bro.
Kid crying away at Brentford.
You guys.
You need to actually sue your dad, bro.
Kid who was crying, remember?
Well, fucking child support, bro. Just call like child services here in America. Fucking, my dad forced me to
Call
be
child services. I'm getting abused.
I'm getting abused at home. My dad is forcing me to wear a Man United shirt. What shit?
Oh, what is
Get
that?
him-
Is that
get him- get him-
is that
get him
20 times
bullied
Man
at
United
school,
or
bro.
what? Is that 20 times Man United or is it? I don't know. I might have slipped my mind. No, sorry.
Are you serious? You think people support money? You think any kid now any kid now that grew up in the last 10 years, which is they're 20 now, support Man United because you love Man United? Because of your because of your ethics or your morals or something like this, or your manners as a football club? What the fuck is this, bro?
My
You
daughter
think
does.
like someone like at least Liverpool, Michael Owen and Liverpool were the like Liverpool were Arsenal were
We
always
was
like
on
good
the
football.
club when I was growing
Bro,
up.
Man
always.
United never played good football in their life. Like
What?
you never associate Man United with
What?
like great football.
What?
What?
We invented the goddamn game, man.
Even more, I can't like even I want to
You know
agree
what?
with that. still.
I-
No,
Listen,
hold
I
on,
don't have to-
hold on. I can actually
I have to give
talk
you the
about
book.
This is very no. Hold on.
Wait, are you
I'm not
talking
talking-
under Fergie?
I'm not
You're
talking
under
about
Fergie.
bro.
Pre-Fergie.
I wasn't alive that time. Don't talk to me about the fucking 80s and the 70s. What are we talking about here? What are we talking about here?
Mo.
We're
Mo,
talking
listen.
about no.
I don't know
you
what happened.
I'm talking about the modern era.
I
I'm
don't
not
know what
talking about-
happened to Inter Milan or something, but we
Nothing
must have
happened
kicked
to
your ass
us.
1 or 2 times.
Guys,
That's why.
You're not gonna tell me. Okay, you're not gonna tell me in the 90s and the 2000s you turn on the TV to watch Man United play
Yeah,
great football like Arsenal.
yeah.
In the 2000s,
We invented the
Oh
game.
my
We
god!
invented
watched
the
them.
game.
I watched them.
We
bro.
invented. Did you see
I'm not
Cantona?
talking about the 60s. I'm not talking
Did
about
you
the
see
60s.
Cantona? Did you see Giggs? Did you see those players? Did you see Ince?
Cantona's
Did you
a
see
baller,
Hughes?
man.
Did you see it?
You
Did you
didn't
watch
play
it?
good football.
you
Listen,
see-
I didn't
yes, we
watch the
did.
I didn't watch the Premier
Did you
League
see
in the 90s.
Konchelskis? Did you see
I
Lee
didn't.
Sharp?
No, but none of us here, none of the people watched that. Apart from the English people, the
You a
Premier League was
hater.
not broadcasted. The Premier League was not
I'll be honest
broadcasted.
with you, a lot of the names you said, Sal, probably our audience won't even be aware of them to begin with.
Exactly
Yeah.
that.
Well, Liverpool were aware at the weekend.
Not of Kanchelskis, we were aware of Coyote, which is
No, but
worse.
hold on. You are talking about. Has anybody told me Fergie era? Listen, we didn't watch the 90s. End of 90s. You're really telling me that you won the Champions League playing Bayern Munich? Who's playing better football? You or Bayern Munich in the final?
Bayern.
Yeah, but we had Scholes and Keane out, suspended.
Yeah.
We had 2 of our
They
best
had
players
to play.
suspended.
They had to play that way.
Keenan,
Yeah, but
Keenan,
Mo-
beautiful.
We had to play that way. We had
Actually,
to
no,
put Beckham
I-
into
I-
the-
Stop. Roy Keenan, beautiful football, don't lie. So you can't tell me that you didn't play good.
No, but Roy Keane,
Roy
you
Keane.
disrupted the whole
That's
midfield
one
there. It was
player,
Roy
though.
Keane
Roy
and Paul
Keane is
Scholes. We
better
had to
than
move
Paul
Beckham to
Scholes.
the centre, Giggs to the right, Blomqvist to the left. It was a
I
complete...
listen. To be honest with you, maybe the 90s when I used to watch highlights in Saudi Arabia when I lived in Saudi Arabia, but I was 10 years old, broski.
But,
Since
Mo,
I
how
started
come?
watching for real the Premier League and actually English teams, I never remember Man United play a brand of football that is
Guys,
good.
listen, you
Never.
think that
They used
Arsene
to be
Wenger
swashbuckling
invented the
in
football in
90s,
England.
I'll back him
It
up,
was
I'll back him up. But I wanted to just say quickly about that. What was it, the Bayern final when you guys won?
Yeah.
You guys won with 2 set pieces, so I don't know
Yeah,
if we need
yeah,
to
yeah,
go back
yeah.
and delete.
So the
history
set
or
pieces
something, but
that
those
everyone's
weren't real
criticizing
goals.
Arsenal about right now.
no.
Yeah.
Someone said, Mo, you were a grown man in the 90s. No, I wasn't.
You had a beard in the night.
No,
No,
I
but Manchester
wasn't.
United used to play good football in the 90s. They were very hard to stop, but it wasn't tiki taka
But
or
who
anything.
was?
It was
But who
down
was?
the wings. It was like direct. It was powerful. It was
Yeah.
In the
it was scary
90s,
stuff, man.
plenty of teams.
What?
We were better than everyone.
But
We outplayed them. We outmuscled them. Anyone we'll beat
In the
them.
90s?
No problem at all. That
In the
Juventus
90s?
side, we schooled them.
hold on,
Del
in the
Piero,
90s,
you know?
in the 90s,
Yeah. And in the
You were-
2000s. One of the
wouldn't-
best teams in
in
Premier League
the
history was Man
90s.
United.
in the 90s,
In
you
the
wouldn't
2008.
and Giant, like there was no like Man United in the 90s.
Okay, wait. Just so we're on the same
We
page.
should have made
Let's
that
go back to the
announcement.
2000s because we can all speak about that.
Okay, let's go.
The 2000s, who do we think played the most beautiful football in the league?
In the 2000s, Arsenal.
Arsenal, I agree. Who's second?
Yep.
Man United.
Not Man
I
United.
agree.
Yes.
Fucking
I agree.
Fergie time.
I-
Are you mad?
Who
I
else?
agree, bro.
Who else?
Man United definitely played beautiful football. What's this narrative?
Beautiful football.
Chelsea was defensive.
Yeah, Man United did play very
Chelsea
good
played
football.
good football, but that was the Jose Mourinho- that was the Jose
Chelsea were
Mourinho
not
period.
defensive, actually.
That was the Jose
Actually,
Mourinho
Even
period.
Andrew will tell
Weren't we
you.
defensive on the Mourinho?
No,
They were defensive on the
probably you
Mourinho.
were too young. You were
We
too
were
young.
very-
You were too young. You
Bro,
Yeah,
Mourinho and Benitez
I mean-
wars were all bore fests. What are you talking about?
I started in
Are
2008.
we gonna sit up here and act like people watched Mourinho Benitez for entertainment? No, they didn't.
You know what our slogan is, Mo? You know what? Hated, adored, never ignored. That's cool, man.
It was
It's
under
all good.
Ancelotti was really offensive. I remember that. We were
Yes,
super offensive
Ancelotti
under
was the best
Ancelotti.
part. I agree.
Yeah, he was a good
Yeah.
manager.
He was
In
great.
the 2000s, the only time Chelsea were entertaining were pre-Roman and post-Mourinho. I would say Ancelotti. Avram Grant was boring as fuck as well, so I think it's probably Ancelotti.
Ranieri was pretty good. He had a pretty good team there as well.
Yeah, Ranieri was good, but he used to tinker a lot.
Who was the Dutch coach you guys had for a while after Mourinho came in? Can't remember his name. Famous.
Dutch got Goose Hiddink.
Who's
Goose
Hiddink?
Hiddink.
Yeah,
Yeah, but that was always like the middleman for Chelsea before they
Yeah,
get
then
there
it was the
eventually.
other guy, Avram Grant, took them to the Champions League final with
He did the
against
Leverkusen
United.
that year. Lost the
Now you
FA
can't
Cup
trust
final,
Dutch
lost the
managers,
Champions
can
League
they?
final. And lost the league as well, no? Yeah, and he lost the league as well, I think. He
But
did
don't
do that.
worry, new era, man.
Well, that's what I started with this song because I think there's an undercurrent. Like, there's a lot of people on YouTube that are Man United fans that don't participate in YouTube chat for the last, I don't know, 12
I do,
years. so,
I do.
like, they're going to come
I
out
don't
of the
care.
woodwork.
I
If you guys
was
start
here when we're
jumping
losing
me.
6-1. I was here, man. I was on YouTube doing the thing.
Nice work, man.
When we lost 7-0 to Liverpool, I was here.
Heady days.
Fraud.
Right, let's
How
start
was
with
that
it.
day?
Let's go. Let's
I
do it.
remember that day. That day was incredible.
Nah, it was frauds, man. Bloody frauds. That's why I don't trust these players these days, you know. After that game, I lost trust. All trust in those players. I lost them. Bruno wanted to come off. That was it. It was over for me with the trust with them players. That's why I'm waiting for that Forest game on Saturday and see what happens.
Yeah, it must be hard to like your team when you've seen such greatness.
Yeah. The only players I'm happy about at the moment, it gives me a little bit of confidence, is Cunha and Buemo and Lamens at the moment, and De Ligt, to be honest with you. Other than that,
Lamens is
I'm
a good
like,
pickup.
you know what I mean?
Lamens is a
They
good
could
Do we
beat
think
anyone,
Amorim's
but they
knowing
can lose
what
to
he's doing
anyone.
now, or is he like, because 2-3 weeks ago Amorim was like on the verge of getting sacked, and now he's like, I don't know, he could be
I was
good.
never Amorim out though. I was always backing him because I knew the cultural problem at the football club, the context of what Ruben Amorim had to suffer when he came into his football club. We got petulant little children at our football club at the moment, you know what I mean? Compared to what we used to have. You know, we used to be a team of men. Now we're just like, you know what I mean? We turn it on when we want to turn it on. We haven't lost to Liverpool at Anfield in 2 years, so it was nothing new. But the Brighton game showed me something different, so I'm quietly confident. But you know what? Underrate Man United. It's fine. I'm
Left
happy
in
with
the
that. I'm happy with that. I'm good with that. Do you know what I mean?
Everyone wants to
Bro,
be the
how did we
underdog
get
these
here?
days.
Huh?
How did we get here, bro?
I don't know, man.
Like,
We got here by Mo bullshitting and saying United didn't play good football in the 2000s.
No,
That's a horrible take, Mo.
I'm
That's
talking about
hateful,
how
man.
did we get here with Man United at 6?
Well,
Did you
I
expect
think
this?
the issue I was trying to get to is like Man United have had problems since Fergie left that they haven't been able to solve with love, money, players, managers, or any combination of those. And it's, if you stick with a manager long enough, maybe they'll actually get the stuff they want to do done. Like, there's so much politics in these big clubs.
yeah.
You need a certain amount of time to actually make any progress. So I don't know if Amorim is doing a good job, or if he's crazy, or if he's stupid, if he's got no tactics, or if he's a genius. But he seems to do well against the big teams with the setup that you guys have at the moment, right?
Yeah,
And then
yeah,
it's
but
when
mate,
you
they've
come up-
always done this. They won the FA Cup against City with Ten Hag. You know, they've always done this. This is why it's very hard to trust them on a short span, like of a short period of time. We have to wait maybe 5-6 more games, and we see where we are. I've always said Christmas, we'll see where we are, and let's see where we go. You know, but I'd be happy just to keep plodding along, and we get the results. We win against Forest. That's 4 in a row. He's shown he's a good manager, but these players have shown that they can down tool as well. This is the problem. You're only as good as the players you got on the field, isn't it? So, you know,
We've never had a problem with the players on the field as far as quality is concerned. I mean, even like 4 or 5 years ago, Terry was saying you guys have like the most valuable squad in the league, but
we do. We
worst
overspent. We overspent. Like, we spent 80 million on Harry Maguire. I mean,
who's turned
we
into
spent
a
90
late
million on
career
Anthony.
Jim? I think everyone likes Maguire now.
Anthony was 90 million, mate.
Yeah.
90
I
million.
told people
No,
Maguire ain't that bad. They laughed at me. I said in a back three. he
80
ain't that
million
bad.
though. Wow.
Oh, 80 million. Yeah, that's too much money.
40
Yeah,
minimum. Maximum is 40 million. It should be. But yeah, we're looking good. We're looking good, man. I'm happy. But obviously, we're gonna have to wait and see. Man United are getting back. That's it. We can't be overly giddy, overly zealous. We have to be a little bit grounded, because I've seen this story before. You know what I mean? So let's wait and see what happens over the next few games. Spurs is the game I'm looking for. 4 times we lost to them last season. 4 times, including the most embarrassing defeat I've ever seen in my life. You know what I mean? But wait for the Spurs game. That's like the mini final for me. See where we are. You know what I mean? So.
Yeah, it's hard to know what point of the season anything actually makes sense. It was only a few weeks ago Mo was telling me that I was crazy because I didn't think Arsenal were out of the league yet. And now it's flipped completely, 12 points swing, and I don't know. Now it still feels like it's too early to really judge what's going on. But I'm happy if everyone thinks that the league's over and they want to do tools down, because that's the only way that I think we can win our first Premier League if everyone else gives up.
Mate, you got something that a lot of the teams haven't got. You got a defense that, once you score a goal, no one's scoring against you. And if you try to score against Arsenal, they're going to counter-attack you and score 2 or 3 goals. You're at a good place at the moment. You've got the best defender in the world at the moment. Probably Gabriel is the best defender in the world at the moment. And you're doing well, man. No, it's going to be hard to stop you. But the only thing that will stop Arsenal, I think, is the mentality. That's it. To get over the line for the first time.
The defense is ridiculous, man. And the keeper, I think the keeper is a little underrated, man. I really rate Raya, bro. I would take Raya in my club instantly, bro. Raya is really good. He can make some weird decisions at times, so he looks a little bit tries to look like a maverick, but other than that, you could trust him on the biggest stage, in my opinion. You could trust Raya.
Yeah, I think one of Arteta's biggest strengths is his ability to use the system to hide players' weaknesses. And I don't think Raya is a perfect goalkeeper, but in the system with the people in front of him, he looks like he's the best keeper in the world, right? Even the defenders, if you take them out, another defender out, put another one in, like Saliba went off, Mosquera went in, it doesn't seem like there's a drop-off regardless of perhaps the experience or quality of the player. So I think it's the whole team defending, which is possibly the issue why we don't look like we're the most exciting team to watch. People call us boring because everyone is defending, but you can't have both. You can't have you can't be this, 5-goal, 5-0 type team, but also keep clean sheets and not have shots on target. So at the moment, I think Arteta's gone full PTSD mode. He's like, we're not conceding a goal for the rest of the season. I don't even care. As long as you guys score 1 goal, I'm happy. And he sounded like he was happiest with that Palace result. But when you go through the media, it's kind of like, oh, Arsenal are boring. They only win with set pieces. We can't really win whatever we do. If we play exciting football and don't win any trophies, people mock us anyway. So I don't know. We'll get there in the end, but hopefully it's actually a title race that doesn't get fully delegitimized. People are saying football's dead. Arsenal only win because everyone else is crap. It'll be minimized like most of the other stuff, but it just comes to the territory, I guess.
Yeah, because if you run away with the league, that's gonna be everyone's narrative for sure. That's gonna be my narrative. Everyone's just shit. Everyone's just shit, man. You guys got lucky. It is what it is.
You know what? United are gonna come with that charge. Don't worry. we're gonna do the business. Don't worry. We're gonna come with that charge just to push you a little bit.
That would be funny. If we had a Spurs United Arsenal title race out of nowhere, it'd be hilarious.
Bro.
Yeah, that's why I say that's right.
But
what do you think about Arsenal though? But Arsenal being they remind me a little bit of the when Arsene Wenger first took charge of Arsenal, and he already had the assembled defense there, and you were keeping clean sheets because it was George Graham's defense, wasn't it? And now you sort of it's a bit like today where you fixed the defense, which was the problem, and you got the quality up front to nick a goal. And if any team comes at you, then you're going to get 2 or 3. It's not your fault that teams are playing the low block. That's the thing. And teams just are happy to take a 1-0. Yeah, and that's what they're doing at the moment. That's what Palace did. Was it 1 shot on target? Something like that. It's mad.
Yeah, that wasn't really a shot on target. I think it was it was a cross or something that gets saved. Because it got saved, it counted. I don't know. Anyway, technicalities. But yeah, I hear what you're saying. I feel like this low block issue is an issue for every team you come up against, right? And teams try and get through this problem in a different way. Like maybe it's early balls, a direct play, or a really fast central play, whatever. Like Man City's tiki-taka versus Liverpool's like gegenpress and that kind of stuff. But we've found this way of kind of like unlocking the lock.
Are you ready, Martin?
What's that?
Are you ready, Martin? Read the super chat, just so you
Only
know.
win because others are shit. Yeah, I didn't say that about Liverpool ever. So
Are you sure you didn't say it? 100%?
100%.
Were Liverpool deserved winners of the league last year?
Absolutely. I don't think it was Slot, but I think it was Salah and Virgil van Dijk and that kind of.
That doesn't matter. It's okay.
The Klopp's ghost carried that team through.
I can think Gabriel is your best player. Like whatever. Everyone has their opinion. But you think Liverpool deserves to win it, right?
Hey, I'm not a fan of delegitimizing anyone's titles, except for maybe Spurs or something like that. Like there's the the Chelsea's Club World Cup. I've been going after that one pretty heavy, but I think they just.
Listen, I know it's too early, but I'll just say one thing: if Man United somehow end up in a title race, I'm gonna become an honorary Arsenal fan. Like I will support Arsenal like never before, because then it's on you to save the universe. You don't understand. It's much bigger than Arteta. It's much bigger than anything else. I am. You know, I was sat there. Watch this, yeah. I was sat there doing Man United Brighton hate watch, and I stopped the stream. I'm like, okay, guys, let me ask you it's a crazy hypothetical, but let me just ask it to you, right? Let me just ask it to you. I'm like, so guys, what if United just don't stop winning and they end up being in a title race? Then what the fuck do we do? Bro, I'll be honest with you, then the man, like the whole world is with you. Then you have to do your job. That if you lose the title to Man United, we will all ruin ours. I'm telling you right now. You have to win. You have to win.
I don't mind Man United winning the league, actually. Even though I don't like Man United. I don't like Man United.
I actually can't believe Man United won 3 in a row. What the fuck, bro? This isn't supposed to happen.
I really don't mind Man United winning the league, to be honest, at all.
For content.
Exactly. For content wise, I don't mind it. No, for content wise.
You're always.
I wouldn't mind it either, to be honest. I'll be all right.
Like if Arsenal
spam Elmo in the chat. Spam Elmo
win the league for content, I would hate it, and I would absolutely. But for content, I know I'll be good.
I truly believe that the 90s.
I fucking hate. I don't like that club. So I'll just run the agenda.
The greatest club in the world, my friend.
You're what?
In the 90s,
in the world.
Everyone looked at Arsenal.
See? This is who you want to win the league. I'm telling you right now, Man United fans are the worst fans in the world to give them success. I'm telling you right now.
Oh, listen, who started? Wallahi, not me. It wasn't me.
On the planet worse than Man United fans with the success.
No, listen, don't let me get the history book out. You know what I mean? Let me just say that right now.
But people don't know.
The thing about Man United fans, I think the majority of them actually don't know football, so it's easy to beat them in a debate. They just don't know how to say anything, so it's very easy to actually beat them in debates. The majority of them. So for me, it's so easy. You know what I mean? To just beat them in debate. They're just loud. They're loud. They talk a lot, and it's so easy to actually. And actually, it's so easy when someone keeps telling you I'm the greatest team in the world. When there's Real Madrid, there's other teams that are bigger than them, and they keep running their mouth.
You know what it is,
the biggest team in the world.
No, you know what? It's not just about winning.
Bro, Liverpool even makes more money than you.
It's about legacy. It's about heritage.
Your legacy is called one manager. You're similar to Barcelona.
Messi
is Barcelona. But
Come
Busby
on,
in my ass, bro. Who's Busby? Bro? I don't know who Busby is, bro.
My ass.
I don't know who Busby. You are like Man United fans are turning like Arsenal fans where you're like, by the way, we retained the title in the 30s. By the way, don't ever say we didn't retain. We retained the title in the 30s.
So
football started a long time ago.
That guy survived the plane crash and then won the league 3 years later.
If you guys all talk about this, Wolfie can come here and say, I won 2 Champions Leagues. Wolfie can come here and say that, but nobody allows Nottingham Forest to say these stuff or Leeds or stuff, right? But for Man United and Arsenal, it's fine. Anyway, go ahead.
Me? Yeah. Sorry.
It's fine. I don't mind if Man United win the league. I don't mind for the sake of
Let me just talk in regards to Manchester United, right? Let me just tell you a little bit of a history lesson about Man United. Nobody believed in European football and English football before Man United came along, which is why we were sacrificed ourselves in regards to the team, the Munich disaster, for English teams. Number one, right? 3 years later, after the Munich disaster, we won the league and we won the first European Cup in English football. Let me tell you that right now. Liverpool banned English clubs from Europe in the late 80s all the way to the early 90s, and English football was in the mud. Who resuscitated English football? Who gave English football mouth-to-mouth resuscitation? Who was it? Manchester United, mate.
No,
In the
not
90s.
not Manchester United.
You
Not
were
Manchester
standing on the
United. You're
shoulders
wrong.
of giants.
No, see the
You were
difference.
standing on the shoulders
You're
of
wrong.
giants,
You're
looking
wrong.
over the
Not
wall.
Man United. It's not Man United that did this. It's Alex Ferguson that did this.
Yeah, that's Man
The
United.
difference. It's
So
Alex
Matt Busby-
Ferguson that
so
did
Matt
this.
Busby-
You can't have
That's
Ferguson. He needs a protagonist. You need a protagonist. You need a villain.
No,
he
like
he
people
became the
that don't
villain.
understand this. One of the reasons why I don't like Man United is the same reason I don't like Barcelona. When there is a coach or a player that their actually stature is bigger than your club, this is what I know. Anyway.
No, but Busby.
People get upset. People get upset when I
Busby's
talk
bigger.
like this because they know it's a
But
fact.
Mo,
Guys,
you gotta learn. Mo, history.
by the way, Tyler, just give me a second. John didn't say anything, Tyler, to like actually delete the comment. The comment is fine. Tyler, here you go. Here you go, John. You said, Mo, stop the nonsense. It's my opinion. It's my opinion.
Hey, I think that the only reason Abramovich bought Chelsea is because he saw the Arsenal versus Manchester United Premier League thing and said, I want to get in on this. I mean, he tried to buy Arsenal, obviously, and then that failed. But all these clubs like Man City and stuff, they wouldn't exist if it wasn't for that battle in the 90s when Arsenal and Man United went head-to-head. And we were looked as the only team that could stop them because everyone else was on their knees for 8, 9, 10 years. It was crazy.
Yeah, only Blackburn, Newcastle were challenging at the time, but they were like, nah, you know what I mean? But when Arsenal came around, they changed the whole game in regards to diet, philosophy, everything changed when Arsenal came. He raised the bar, and then we had to raise the bar, and then you raised the bar, and we kept, and that's what built the Premier League to what it was. But it all started with Sir Matt Busby, man. So,
think about it. I'm sorry. I like. Do I need to know the history of every single club, like every single club in the world?
The Premier League. You should know the history of the Premier League, man.
Of all, do you know all the history? Do you know the history of Chelsea or Man City? You don't.
I do.
None of us know. Like that's what people know. Mo, you don't know the history
of Chelsea.
Shut up. But I'm not. I'm here to talk about the football, bro. I'm not here.
55 years.
You know what the thing is?
Without a league title 2 times.
Bro, these guys learned the history just so they could slander. You know, these guys are real haters. Bro.
We were there. We felt every game. Like I can remember all the moments. Like it hurts. Like I don't want to think about.
You know what I'm saying? Do you know what I'm saying? Hey, there you go. Yeah,
I'm glad I got to see my club.
Egypt players used to. Every player had a mustache, bro. When I started sporting football.
Why is Tyler deleting people's comments?
Oh,
I don't know.
Ray, we saw it the first time. Ray, this guy keeps spamming it.
Anyway, let's do super chats and then actually we didn't talk about the football. Mo put Martin. Top, take that bum down. Jaco, you're the bum.
What?
You were up there, so you're the bum.
Actually,
hey, TK,
all 3 of us lost this week. All 3 of us are bums. All that.
Yeah, 100%. Mo, your hate for United is cringe at this point. Why? Why?
It's an annihilation.
Are we not allowed to dislike a football club? The only difference between me and others, my friend.
I dislike Liverpool, but I respect Liverpool.
The only difference with me and others is my dislike or hate for Man United will never cloud my judgment in analyzing them. Never.
Looking very cloudy.
Doesn't play good, beautiful football. Is a little bit.
They didn't play beautiful football, Husam. I watched that part of the Premier League religiously. They didn't play that good football that you think good football is.
Could you give us a time frame?
Man United, they were a very resilient team, very strong team.
We could do everything.
Actually.
Don't get it twisted. We do
beautiful
everything.
Football. Beautiful
the great
football.
We could do everything.
He's getting triggered again for no reason. He's not letting me talk.
I'm not. No. Watch. Okay, I'm not gonna be triggered like Sal.
Not you. Sal is triggered for no reason.
No. Watch this. Rooney, Ronaldo, Saha, Berbatov, Tevez. They had some of the best ballers, bro. Like they were
that part. Okay, that part between
late 2000
and 9,
2005 onward.
Okay, yeah, 7 to 9 when they won the 3-peat at that time when Ronaldo was ridiculous. Still at that time, Ronaldo was literally doing everything for that team. The people that watch, bro, Sam, Ronaldo used to, I'm telling you from now, like people that watch that period, Ronaldo used to do for Man United what Messi used to do for Barcelona. Yes, the team around him is good and everything, but it's give it to Ronaldo and Ronaldo make things happen. Rooney was fantastic, right? But again, it was Ronaldo that actually did the majority of the work. And Ronaldo
I agree with that. That's why he won Ballon d'Or.
We want to talk beautiful football.
Wait, let me just say one thing too.
Right.
Yeah, okay. About Ronaldo, like, because the first time I ever watched Chelsea play was in the 2008 UCL, right? And I basically picked Chelsea because my favorite color was blue at the time. So after we lost that, this is how good Ronaldo was. I hated Man United just because we lost to them. But after I just kept watching them, I was hate watching before hate watching was a thing. I was hate watching before it was even cool.
Hate watching been around.
Yeah, it's been around.
Everyone was hate watching United.
Yeah, and the thing is, Ronaldo was so good that even though I hated United, I became a fan of the guy. I was like, yo, this guy he's just, you can't deny he was undeniable at the time. So I really understand it, bro, when it comes down to.
So guys, can I go back? Can I go back just a decade? Is that all right?
90s?
90s? What about Cantona? Mo, I want to know your opinion on Cantona.
I didn't watch a lot of Cantona, to be honest with you. What do you think? Do you think that English football was televised in Saudi Arabia or Egypt?
It wasn't televised in Saudi Arabia, Egypt?
It wasn't
televised.
televised.
What was televised was Serie
It's the
A.
Italian league.
Yeah, Serie A was the best back then.
Like at that time, I remember in Saudi Arabia, we used to get every week once a 10-minute to 20-minute show about the team that used to wear shirts up sharp.
So
That's it, bro. That's it.
It makes sense for me now. Okay.
I'm
unaware.
not going to sit here and lie to you and tell you I watched English football in the 90s. No, I didn't. Because where would I watch it as a 10 years old? Or like,
that's
where?
fine, Mo. That's fine.
It's impossible for me to watch
the same way back then.
Sam knows, even in the Arab world, ART,
it was the best time of English football.
ART was the biggest network to bring sports. It
In
brought
the
in 2001.
really is when they started.
2001, ART started bringing English football and Showtime to the Middle East. This is
It was
where
ART and then Showtime and then Abu Dhabi
this
Sport.
is where we watched the Premier League. But before that, we had no access, zero. There was no YouTube, there's no highlights.
Okay.
There's no
highlights.
It was very expensive.
I understand now. That I understand. You haven't
well.
seen great football then. But
The ART, I think that we had to pay more for ART 20 years ago than we have to pay for beIN now.
I'll pay $20 for Todd in the UAE.
You don't understand the money that people
It was
pay.
very expensive. ART subscription for the Premier League was like, Mo, wasn't it like 3,000 Riyal per year or something?
I'm going to tell you something, Sal. To access the Premier League, a lot of us couldn't access it at home. We had to go to coffee shops to watch all the games.
Yeah.
And we used to actually pay.
The big centers using the projects. And the project.
There was
but Mo, it wasn't cheap in England. It wasn't cheap in England either. We couldn't afford it either.
In Egypt, because but at that time I was in college. I used to sit on the coffee
It was
shop
basically £500 a year, basically.
Some kind of shit, like it's too, and that for Egyptians too much. For like the Middle East people,
a month in England.
Yeah.
It's too much.
I can also tell you back in those days, football was looked at differently. Like everyone played 4-4-2, basically, or some variant of it.
Yep.
I'm gonna tell you something.
No
I
stats.
loved
There was no assists. There was no XG. There was none of this. You just like
wasn't that era more defensive?
Sorry.
No, actually,
you want to know something,
open.
Martin? There's a reason why many people refuse to compare. Like as an example, right? If I say Salah and Henry sit on the same table, but Henry is my GOAT. The reason why people maybe reject even a statement like this is because of social media. If the roles were reversed, if Salah played 30 years ago and Henry played today, Henry would be under the same exact criticism that Mo's under right now. Like genuinely, he would, because he even I think when they moved to the Emirates, I think he had his worst season in an Arsenal shirt or something. But I'm like, my thing is the following. Back then, you watched football and you really just spoke about it with your friends, and that's it. Now there is narratives, there's agendas, there's YouTube shows, there's Twitter, there's constant criticisms. I always say this. Imagine there was Twitter after the 2005 Champions League final. Forget all our clubs. Imagine what Hamza, as an example, would be saying about Nesta, Maldini, Seedorf, Kaká, Gattuso, Shevchenko, Crespo. Some of the names that I'm saying right now, you would probably be putting in all-time 11s. Some of the names that I'm saying. Imagine a professor monologue on them after bottling a 3-0 lead. What it would be like. You get me? So we don't get stuff like that. But back then,
you should have seen halftime.
Like,
some of them.
Man, Liverpool had a heroic comeback. Stevie G is the best midfielder in England. Blah blah blah. Like people just said stuff like this and moved on with it. You get me? Like people celebrated and life moved on. Now it's so much more. Like it's like analysis and post-match analysis and YouTubers and videos and match reactions and everything. And that's the thing. It's completely different now. Now it's like any stinker from any player, and it's like headline news. It's a whole debate. It's a whole topic. Like
007.
It is what it is.
You used to be able to
Football's
get
more
away with a lot
opinion-based
more
now,
as
isn't
a
it?
player. That's for sure, on and off the field. But it just changed the way you looked at the game. Like you didn't spend a lot of the time sitting there wondering, am I enjoying this? Like the thing was a spectacle. There wasn't anything you could do. You couldn't take your eyes off it. And if some player stood out, it's because that they made like some kind of magic from the chaos that was football back then. Like you can go look at some of the 5-10 minute periods when no one had possession technically because they're just like heading it at each other or kicking it like up in the air. Like, and that's when I learned to play football at a young age. As a defender was like hoop the ball, and then somewhere it's like as a defender became like you have to pass the ball, and now you have to be like the playmaker for a team. So it's just crazy how football is changing all that time. But basically, end of the day, I think Mo, you'll be very happy if there's an Arsenal Man United title race because there'll be 10 times more eyeballs than there ever was.
Stop it.
What's that?
No one will be happy. We don't want Arsenal fucking Man United.
I'm just saying it'll be big. It'll bring a lot of the people out of the woodwork that have not participated.
I'd rather Arsenal Chelsea title race. I'd rather Arsenal City.
Boring.
I'd rather Arsenal us. You don't understand. Man United in a title race is the worst case scenario of life. Honestly,
I'd rather be like a 4-horse race.
Tyler upset.
A 4-horse race would be amazing for me. I generally think. So.
Oh, can you stop, guys? Tyler, why are you upset with the chat? What is happening at the chat that is making you so upset? Thank you for the donation, Tyler. But why? Why is he upset?
They want to make
Tyler,
sure
did you used to banter all the people when you were top of the table? You used to banter Man United, used to banter Arsenal, used to banter everyone. Why is he upset?
I don't know.
Right? Why? I don't know really why is he upset, but anyway, that's a different story. I don't know. Anyway, let's do some of these super chats. AMT saying Mo, Prime, Cristiano Ronaldo, Rooney, and others. Remember? Yeah, but still the football was not.
That wasn't entertaining. Have some shame, Allah.
Come on, man.
Not amazing.
Ronaldo scoring from 40 yards out? Come on, man.
You don't know my opinion about Barcelona. Big up, Uncle Martin. Come on, you Gunners. You got a channel? No, Martin doesn't have a channel.
Look at my blurry camera. I'm an amateur hour operation.
And the background slick though.
I think Martin can start his own YouTube channel, and there's space for someone like him in the YouTube world. But he's just a lazy bastard.
It's not that. I have a job in the defense industry. I'd have to give up on a bunch of stuff that I wouldn't.
I got a job. Okay, sorry. The rest of us are all jobless, apparently. Mo did it with a job. I did it with a job. Sal has a job. Everyone has a job.
Yeah, I don't know. I have dependencies. It's not that easy, but I appreciate the suggestion.
Doesn't Jacko have a job as well?
What's that?
You have a job, right, Jacko?
Yeah, I have a job.
Yeah, Jacko just came home from work.
No, I'm not saying that. I just have. I don't know. Anyway, there's a lot of work that's gone to get to where I am. So
just say I'm lazy. Just say I'm lazy to create a channel. Just say it. Just say it.
I'm lazy. I don't think I'm that. I don't think my opinion's that important to have a channel.
He's doing the humble thing. Next super chat, Mo. He's doing the humble thing.
Big up Faraz for the donation. Appreciate you, Habibi. Thank you so much for this massive donation for us. Appreciate you so much for us. I watched my team win 2 titles, playing beautiful football, and then watch them regress to mediocrity to 8-2, 6-0, and 5-0. If we win this year, it will be a relief after years of disappointment. My display picture is a Rosiski shirt in 2006.
I'll tell you one thing. I think that 8-2, and I'm saying this objectively, by the way, I think the 8-2 result was probably the worst result by any Big Six side in modern history. Because even Man United, like I think they had like four players out or something. That game was an absolute...
The world ended, my friend. The world ended. And it's funny because that's when I think it's when we went out and bought Arteta or something after the 8-2. And now he's like trying to bring Wenger's legacy back, and he's brought the club back to where it is. It's funny how things happen, but your biggest demise creates the seeds of your future would be a great story.
Yeah.
He's definitely not going to bring Wenger's legacy back,
well.
but big up.
What's that?
He's definitely not bringing Wenger's legacy back. He's bringing Mourinho's legacy back.
No, the biggest
He's
legacy
not
really
bringing.
was winning.
Stop it! Don't lie to us, brother. Don't lie.
No, the real part of Wenger's legacy was when he had the best balance between attack and defense, and I think we're the team that's closest to that right now. And I'm not, you guys told me this is your only chance to win the league for like 3 years in a row, and hey, we're still here. We're still pushing for the league. So I wanted to build a team that was kind of like what we had back in the day, which is like, 10 years at the top, not 1 year fluking a league out of nowhere and then going back to mediocrity. It's like, I think that's what Liverpool have to be worried about right now is you've had a Lamborghini and you don't want to go back to like being in a Fiat Panda or something, right? You need to keep that team elite. And I think it's going to get a bit dark for you guys. Like you might be a flash in the pan type team, or you might like stay up there again for a while because you didn't make the most of your.
In the grand scheme of things, when you look in the future, it's going to be 2 titles in 35 years, isn't it? That's what it's going to be. So,
in the grand scheme of things, it's been no title for 14 years for you. Time is flying.
That's all right. That's all right. We got 13.
Last time you won the league, you were my age. So be careful.
But we got 13 in 35 years.
Time flies, Habibi. Time flies. Be careful.
13 in 35 years against 2.
That's fine. Mr. History over here wants to erase history.
400 million pounds spent. We'll talk about Liverpool as well. 400 million pounds spent. Yeah.
That is a lot, but they sold a lot, didn't they? You guys, I don't know. It was only a 250 mil window as far as I counted. But it sounds good to say a 500 mil. See, I don't think there's anything wrong with the players you bought, but I'm just wondering about how this was all supposed to come together and turn into like a team, not just be like, when they signed everyone in the window, you guys were like, the league's over, they got Isak, it's done.
Can I tell you something for real, Martin? If this fails, and I'm not meaning fails like not win the league, like not win the league is a failure, but that's not the failure I'm talking about for Liverpool. The failure that I'm talking about Liverpool being in a top 5 race. They kind of scrape a Champions League qualification. You know what I mean? That's failure for me, right? Because if Liverpool go back in a title race and Arsenal get 90-something points and it's like, and Liverpool reach like a quarterfinal or a semi-final, would say maybe, right? That's not like complete failure. That's, your targets, you didn't achieve your target. But if this fails in terms of like, okay, Arsenal is sacked by December, they get a caretaker, and the season goes to shits, they scrape a Champions League, I think this is going to be the biggest failure in modern era, as far as I can remember, in my opinion, the biggest failure, in my opinion. To take a Premier League winning team, spend that much money, and that much money is not spent, okay, with all due respect to Chelsea, they're clowns, right? They spend the money, but they spend it on Garnacho. It's not an insult, but even the Chelsea fans will tell you this, the ownership. They fucking go and spend the money. They spend the money on like, you bought Ekitike for 79. They spend more than this, and their options are Gittins and Garnacho on one side. Like, you get the clowns, right? So, but Liverpool spend the money on real gems out there. Ekitike, Wirtz, Isak, even Frimpong, a part of a dynasty for Bayern Leverkusen as a wingback, Kirkis, best. Okay, for Kirkis last season, maybe our opinion, he wasn't the best left back, right? But who was the left back of team of the season? Kirkis. So basically, he was voted the best left back in the league. So they went and spent that money on real players, gems out there, right? They renewed Salah. They renewed Van Dijk. Alisson, they got him a DBT that is supposedly better than Callahan. For this project to fail in the first season, I think it has to be the biggest failure I've seen in modern era to spend that much money. You know what I mean? And be that bad, bro. Be that bad that I have Liverpool fans.
It's not the biggest failure. It's not the biggest failure.
Tell me, maybe. In my mind, this is what comes to my mind.
You need to remember, we're talking about like there are teams like Man United who bought Di Maria, Falcao, blah blah blah, and didn't do anything. And that was Di Maria, who was best player in the whole world.
Did they buy them after they won the league?
Yeah, Di Maria, Falcao, and everything.
Louis Van Gaal is under Louis Van Gaal.
Yeah, Louis Van Gaal.
That's not Moyes was already sacked, so they already failed under Moyes. No, that they didn't buy these players, right? They didn't buy these players for a Premier League winning manager that has been there. They bought these players for Louis Van Gaal, who came after Moyes. Because he failed.
But let me just add, Louis Van Gaal had Paddy McNair, Tyler Blackwood, Bothwick Jackson. He had all those young players in the team at the time. He mixed great players with inexperienced players, and it didn't work. He tried to do the Ajax mold, and it didn't quite work. That's why Di Maria and Falcao and those players didn't work in the end. So
yeah, but we have like
context.
Bradley in the team, Amardashvili in the team, Kirkas in the team, all young. Soboslai, no one would say he's great. Curtis Jones, no one would say he's great. So that's the thing. We can all do this game. I just don't like revisionism, because when Man United bought Di Maria from Real Madrid, Di Maria was looked at as probably the best player in the whole world at the time after Madrid won the Champions League.
Yeah.
I remember Pogba and Lukaku at Man United was seen
Yep,
as like
Pogba, Lukaku, Sanchez. Are we going to
We
forget
spent
that?
a lot of money, no doubt. We spent a lot of money, and
Yeah, but
it
that's
didn't
why
work.
making broad statements like biggest failure. Okay, but I've seen so many clubs spend a lot of money and amass to nothing before. This guy sitting next to me, there is a reason why he's quiet. His club has spent 2 billion. What have they done? Won the Conference League? What?
just
So
money
why are they not the
But
biggest failure?
Husam, did you really think this was going to click straight away? It was always going to take a little bit of time to bring in all these players and mold them into a team, isn't it? You know,
I think this whole click thing is an excuse and a cop-out for the manager, because Sunderland bought like 14 new players and they're second in the league. Bournemouth replaced the whole defense, bought 7 new players.
We got
and
8
are
new
currently
players.
above us. So I think when we come up here and we say, oh my God, new players. Okay, by the way, even Arsenal bought new players. Zubimendi's a new player, Eze a new player, Hinchcapié a new player, Mosquera a new player. We can't just keep saying this new player stuff. It's on the manager. The manager fixes the fuck-ups he's fucking up right now, and Liverpool win games of football. As simple as that. He has all the solutions and tools in his locker. I said this on my earlier on stream and say it again. Big up LB. He came in last week and he was like, this is not the same as Manchester City last year. We need to stop acting like it is, because it's not that like Liverpool have to go again and spend in January to fix the system. It's not like we have Rodri out till the end of the season. It's not like we have any major injuries. It's just our manager fucking up, basically. That's it. He fixes up his errors. We win games of football.
Do you see that the same kind of way? Oh, God, sorry, I got real blurry, but I feel like you're on the precipice. Like you're either about to have
hand from the camera.
Put your hand in the camera and take it back to focus.
You're either about to go down the Man United route, or Slot's going to work everything out and it'll be perfectly fine, right? And you guys were, I was just complaining, like I think it was less than a month ago, that Liverpool is such a united fan base and nothing ever goes wrong over there. And Slot, like he's perfect, he's winning all these games, like, and now what is it? 5 losses, and all of a sudden he's on the edge of being sacked. Mo's saying the worst failure ever. I think is a bit dramatic, but like
maybe Mourinho 10th in the second season after he won. Maybe
somewhere around.
However,
there. Like, be huge.
I don't know. I can't remember how much Mourinho spent that time, which players he got. I am looking at it in terms of like the investments that the club made to give this coach players. They're signing second best striker in the league. They're signing Wirtz, the best upcoming striker probably in Ekitike that is available on the market. As I mentioned, the money that is spent is what puts the context here, right? And the fact that we're talking about teams, like, listen, we're talking about teams not afraid of Liverpool is actually crazy. If I'm asking Liverpool fans and they're like, we don't know where the next win is coming from. But if Liverpool stare at 6 consecutive defeats in the Premier, if they lose to Aston Villa and City, that is I don't know when the last. Maybe Liverpool fans can tell me when was the last thing.
It's very easy to go like, the Liverpool fans are united. Okay, but here's the thing. If Liverpool lose 6-7 games in a row, I don't think there's any fan base in the league that would accept it, including yours. Like the Arsenal fans are very happy, right? Let's say you lose the next 7 games in a row. What are you gonna say?
We've done.
By the way,
done this.
even you as a positive Arsenal fan might come here and go like, I think it's time to go. Like it's the reality. You can't.
If he's out of the
losing 7 in a row is very damning.
So what do you do? How do you fix?
I'm not Slot out right now. I'm not. I'm giving him time, but I think he has all the solutions. He just needs to apply them. He just needs to apply the solutions because it's all in his hands. He can fix it. Bob the Builder just need to get the hammer out and start. You get me? Fixing. It's as simple as that. Like because everything is in his hands. He puts the correct players in the correct positions. We win games of football. He fucks it up. We're fucked. Because look, guys, we keep saying, give him time and stuff. Okay, I am giving him time. But next 4 games, Palace, Villa, Madrid, City. Okay, so put yourself in my shoes. Let's say we lose to Crystal Palace and lose to Aston Villa, which is very tenable. It's not an impossible situation. So these 2 things happen. Yeah, okay. So let's say both of these things happen and we lose really badly. Now what? We're on 8 losses in 9 games. What is this acceptable for anyone? It's not acceptable for any fan of any football club.
Yeah, but then how do you solve that problem? Because then if you get rid of the manager, you take a chance of like ruining the transition your club's going through from a squad perspective of being Salah, VVD, Allison to whatever it's going to be in the future. So I don't know. Michael Edwards is seen as a bit of a genius, right? He should be the one that was, well, he's the one with the decision to make. And what the best way to do that is, but maybe it's backing Slot to the end of the season regardless. But yeah, facing a lot of L's in a row is hard for any fan base.
There is a financial reason as well why they can't back Slot till the end of the season, because they have to protect the assets. Meaning, don't ever fuck with an American owner's money. Now, Florian Wirtz's market value, Isak's market value, and all these things come into perspective. By the way, even Salah and Van Dijk's market value. What if we want to sell Salah to Saudi Arabia? If this shit continues, instead of me getting 80 million or 70 million, I'm going to get 20 million. This is all money that Liverpool need. You get me? So this whole like give him time. I think it's all, we have to understand that football sometimes is feeling based. If I genuinely feel that Slot can't take this football club forward, I will be Slot out. But at this moment in time, I don't feel that way because I think he has the solutions. So it's on him to just apply them. It's as simple as that. The funny part is, if he actually fixes the way we play, we can beat Palace and beat Villa and beat Madrid and beat Manchester City. We have the quality to do so if he just fixes the way that we play. If we do that, we can win.
If he gets sacked, that is the strangest Premier League that I have ever seen, that last one. How you guys
billion talk is unlike.
No, that doesn't change anything. Ranieri got sacked the year after. Mourinho got sacked the year after. Conte got sacked the year after. So many greats have been sacked the year after winning a league title.
But just the way he came in, the situation with Klopp, like getting that team that was so close to winning and doing that little bit more. Like, was it just new manager bounce for like half of the year, or is it like, does he know about football? Like, he's only been managing as long as Arteta. I've heard that the other day, right? Like, he's only been doing it for 5 years.
He made way too many positive tactical adjustments last year to remove the credit. Like, he wasn't just an editor; he was an author. He did so many different things that Klopp never did, and we didn't even play similar to what Klopp did. And we gave him credit as well for way less injuries than under Klopp. There's so many things. I'm not going to change it to just like.
But you could just say Salah got like 50 GA, and without that.
Yeah, but Mo Salah got 50 GA because Slot told them don't defend, just stay up.
Okay, so that was
that's part of it as well. Like we cannot deny this.
No, but that was a masterstroke, right? That was genius. But now it's a problem. Now you've got too many like luxury players, not enough like hard workers or something.
Now it's a problem because the manager is making it a problem. If you want to talk football, you want to talk tactics. We bought Karkas, who's a flying left back, and we're playing him left center back and build up. Basically, we're leaving Gakpo out on an island offensively, and we're leaving Karkas on an island defensively. That whole left-hand side has been abused. There is no DM in this team, and I don't even talk about like a destroyer DM. I'm talking about positionally a DM. There is no one who just occupies the space in front of a center back. We play Florian Wirtz and then we play Szoboszlai and Curtis Jones and ask Szoboszlai and Curtis Jones to also roam forward. We're basically playing with 3 10s. There are still images I can show you where Salah, Ekitike, and Wirtz are all within, no exaggeration, 1 meter of each other. How are we going to create anything? It's impossible.
But Husam, you know the goal. I think it was the second goal when Konate just gave it up. That sort of thing. He gave that up.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you can tell he was like he didn't want any of it. He could have easily tried to,
hack him down,
make a tackle, hack him. Yeah, he just gave up. He was like, oh, forget it. You can see it. And I think that alone shows you where Liverpool are. Just simple implementation, simple effort to try and bust a gut to get back. I don't think you had that at the weekend. I didn't see it. Sweating for the badge, fighting for the badge, and that overrides any tactical thing there is, because when you got players like Konate, who was one of your main players last season, he's like, oh, let him score. I was surprised. I was shocked when I saw it. I couldn't believe it. He didn't even attempt to get the tackle in. He even tried to get his toe onto the ball. He was just like, let him score, and that's it. And that is what's wrong with Liverpool. And even the game against Man United, when you look at the game against Man United, Harry Maguire was completely unmarked. It wasn't that it was a fantastic ball. It was just like he was there, just nod it in. Anyone could have nodded in. If it wasn't him, it would have been Luke Shaw. And I just think that Liverpool,
they don't seem switched on, right?
Yeah, I just feel like Liverpool are just I think they're missing Jurgen Klopp, in my opinion. I know it's wrong, but I just think they're missing that man, that personality, in my opinion. I think they're missing him completely. And I think that once, I said it last season, once the shit hits the fan, so to speak, I feel like that then they're going to be truly tested. Arne Slot's going to be truly tested when things start going wrong, because he's had Jurgen Klopp's team last season. He just needed to come in, press play. That's it. And Liverpool play.
I disagree so much. This is such a narrative-driven conversation. I disagree so much. It was so much different from what Klopp did. It wasn't just a click of a button at all. He switched. We played completely different style of football. Like,
it's the same player.
We did it even if it was the same players. So
it wasn't completely different. It was like
Moyes had the same players that Ferguson had.
Things working that were working, right?
And
so if it's not broken, don't fix it.
Potter had the same players Tuchel had. We can all do this. At the end of the day, just because you inherit the team.
But you know, Husam, like you look at Van Dijk, you look at obviously Van Dijk, and you look at the players in your team. You've got a nucleus of winners, players who've won leagues. Won Champions Leagues. I think that is what it is. That's the mentality is there. You got that winning mentality in that team. I just feel like you can't go from that to that this season in a click of a finger. There's something fundamentally wrong at Liverpool.
Yeah, and that's structural, that's tactical more than anything else.
There's a possibility of the funniest thing ever happening. If you guys sacked him,
Sal, you should be the one that knows it the most. Actually, we're playing Ten Hag second season football, 3-1-6.
You need Ange. You need
it's
big
the Dutch
Ange.
thing. It's the Dutch thing. Yeah, never again, man. Never again. Dutch managers don't usually do well in the Premier League, so.
He actually won it, and he was very smart and intelligent last year. That's why he's shocked me this season with the bullshit he's doing.
He's a bit arrogant, man. And look at the excuses he's making about the long ball and stuff. What do you want us to go to Anfield and lose? Like, we found a way to play, we found a way to win, and that's it. Well, you got to override it. You're a good manager. If you're a good manager, override it. If you're
that's a tactical genius. That's a tactical genius right there, man. The best coach in the league.
Let me do the super chats.
Well, like two universes can't exist, right? Like, I don't know. I think yesterday I saw you on a stream, Husam, saying you were a savant for being slot out before anyone else was. Like, because you did that video before he was even
I
tired.
didn't say I was a savant. No, I didn't say that. I said people mocked me, and they're now
not slot out, but slot out.
Yeah, I was not slot out. It was just an emotional reaction.
All right. Well, maybe it was instincts. It was good, but sorry, man.
Let me do the super chat before we actually go to football. Reminds me of like WWE in these days, 92,000, the Attitude Era. It was a little bit.
In those days, yes, not now. Now is definitely not Attitude Era. Now this is the new Nexus.
Guys, hit that like button, people. Hit that like button, people. Come on, we got over 500 people here, and we're not even on 50 likes.
Yeah.
All I said was turn the caps lock off, then all the babies started. So Tyler, I gotta tell you something, Tyler. If you tell people don't do something, they will do it. I'm telling you, Tyler, that's how it works. Tell people don't write caps lock, they will do. Tell people don't do something, they will absolutely do it, Tyler. That's how it works. That's how it works. You should know by now.
Don't use caps.
Don't use caps. Just go back and check all the people yelling in caps. It's interesting. Exactly. See, look at this. Everyone now is gonna write in. Look at this. Everyone now is gonna write in caps. They just do it.
Yep.
It's serious. That's how the chat work. That's how it works, Tyler.
Oh, rage bait.
Jeriak, my fandom history: 1993 Liverpool, 1994 Arsenal, 1995 present. The mighty Manchester United. I was able to watch televised coverage then in Kenya.
Fix up. Kenya.
You don't see how
three different clubs, Jeriak. You started by supporting Liverpool, and then you switched to Arsenal, and then you switched to Man United. What the fuck?
Jeriak, you really did this?
Oh my God!
Wow.
I think if you're a foreign fan, maybe it takes you a while to decide which team is yours. Like, you don't necessarily want to just watch one game and go, I'm going to support Bolton Wanderers forever, right? You want to, I can see maybe, and then he's been.
Do you know what I think? You know what I think, mate? I think that the team chooses you. You don't choose the team. I think it happens.
Yeah, that's true.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It just happens. It's luck.
But I'm not gonna lie, a lot of North American fans are mutants, bro. I seen this one channel on YouTube, and they're like Bayern Chelsea. they combined the Chelsea and Bayern logo together, and they both support both clubs at the same time.
That's some
that
woke.
That was disgusting. That was disgusting.
Some woke
watch,
stuff.
Yeah, you can't do it in the same league, especially. Like, you have to pick one team within the league.
Bayern and Chelsea are not the same league. What about the people that support Benfica and someone else? Fonzie. How about these people? They support.
If what
if the two teams play? What if the two teams play in the Champions League together against each other? Who do you support then?
Exactly. That's a good.
No,
I think it's okay to like support. I think it's okay to like support Santos and Chelsea or something. You know, like that's different.
Yeah, of course you can support. Like, you can support the Etihad in Saudi Arabia and support Bayern Munich. Yeah, that's fine. They might not face each other ever.
What teams?
Right?
Palmeiras, right?
Yeah,
Palmeiras, man. It's nice to wow, man.
But Man United were not the defending champions. Yes, when they were, and also I went and checked, guys. Chelsea signed only a signature of a meaning, a finished Pedro from Barcelona for 30 million at that
He was
time.
not finished at the time. Stop it.
But he wasn't like
Pedro.
he wasn't Verts, not Isak, not Ikitik. But have some shame. I stand by what I said.
No problem.
Slot is a fraud. 400 million spent. He did press play. He did press play last season. Yeah, that's what people are saying now.
No
Press
problem.
transaction.
If Arsenal win the league at the end of the year, watch the narratives I'm gonna run. Just remember all the narratives you're running now.
It was Emery's team. That won't work anymore. Yeah?
Are you gonna say
Arsenal?
team now?
Only reason why Arsenal are winning the league is because Liverpool and City are banned. So we can all do this.
You can do better than that. That's pretty weak.
How about we all
you can do
just
set
don't
pieces.
spend it?
You can do set pieces. You can do open play. You can be defensive Arteta. You can do all of this.
Crisis. I'm in an injury.
Liverpool only won on 84
Can
points.
Arsenal do open play actually?
Liverpool won on 84 points. Arteta beat that twice.
Yeah, we were on 84
So,
points.
like,
We were on the pitch 5
What a
weeks before.
trophy! What a trophy!
No, what a trophy. But I'm just saying,
What a
like, it
trophy.
wasn't that,
What a
it wasn't that
trophy.
huge last year.
But the
It
trophy
wasn't
Also,
that big of
using
a
your logic,
total.
club side that finished second are better than the Invincibles.
No,
97
I'm
points.
just saying 84 is not like a huge, like,
Yes, they're better than
domination of the
Invincibles.
league. It was like,
Why? So what? You said Arteta got more points. Okay, Klopp got more points than Invincibles.
no, I'm happy for Klopp. I'm not. You're going down the wrong path. I'm just saying.
let me put
you didn't
another
win it with a
stat.
lot of points.
Over the last 3 seasons, Arsenal are top of the league over the last 3 seasons.
Wow.
I feel like that needs a trophy. Can we get a trophy made for that? Like, most
Great job.
Congratulations.
Over the last 3 seasons. Best
Way
team
to
in the
take
league.
the point and totally make it about something I wasn't talking about. But anyway,
Scary Arsenal.
Bro, I think if Arsenal find a way to fuck this league up, it's gonna be Judgment Day. It's gonna be bad.
Good, so can I ask you something? Can I ask you something? Why are you saying this if Liverpool were 5 points ahead of everyone after 5 games? Why? So why
After
are you
5
putting that
games.
now? Okay,
After 5 games. Oh,
and
my
Arsenal
God.
can say after 9
Mo
games.
is thinking every week by 5 games.
How?
Crazy.
Okay, but now it's only 4 games later.
Damn.
Okay,
We're
here's
up
the
for 4.
narrative.
It
It is the
We're up for 4.
narrative. It is the narrative. Arsenal are now 4 points ahead of the second team, right? Whoever. So now people are running the thing as like, if Arsenal lose this league, it's the biggest bottle job. I'm fine with it. I will run with this. I'm gonna run with it, right? I'm fine with it. But Liverpool were 5 points ahead of the second team, Arsenal, after 5 games. It's not 30 games in. It's not 25 games in, right? Arsenal haven't even like they played 9 games. Why that narrative is today? And also from a Chelsea fan, have some shame you're 9th. Like, have some shame, you're
I'll
9th.
explain
Have some
myself.
shame, you're 9th. I'm being completely honest. See, I'm not defending Arsenal right here. I'm saying if that narrative runs, it can run against everyone else. When Liverpool were 5 points ahead, right? It can run against everyone else.
The thing is, Arsenal's been in what? Title races for
Don't
like
tell me
3
the
years
history.
now.
Talk about what you
3
presented
years
today.
now, right?
Don't talk
And
about
they
the
have
history.
the team to win the league. When it comes down to Liverpool and Arsenal,
Okay,
they
no,
both have
no.
teams that can win the league. So
Fine.
it's
I
either
want
up to
you
them. If
to
one of
tell
them
me,
doesn't win,
did
it's
you
a-
say the same when Liverpool were 5 points ahead?
about Arsenal?
No, did you say the same about Liverpool? When Liverpool were 5 points ahead, you said if Liverpool bottle this league, it's the biggest bottle ever. Did you say the
Yes,
same?
bro. I expect whoever's in front, and if they're in front by a considerable margin, You can't fuck that
As
up.
long as you
can't fuck that up, especially.
as long
Listen,
as
Mo,
you
wait,
keep
Mo.
the
Let me
same
finish,
energy, it's fine.
With the teams this is why I keep mentioning the teams. With the teams they have, you have a team that could like go and win this league. You could run away with this league. You have a team that could beat every big 6 teams.
No,
Arsenal and Liverpool. Arsenal and Liverpool have those teams.
Currently,
That's why I'm looking
Arsenal
at them
have
like,
lost. Currently, Arsenal have lost to Liverpool and didn't win a
Gotta
home
win.
against Man City. Okay, so factually, you're wrong. Here is what people like need to realize. If we actually go 2, 3, 4 weeks more, and it's like half the season or game weeks 15, 20, and Arsenal like 7, 9 points ahead and they don't win it, now it's a bottle job. 100% a bottle job.
yeah.
Without a shadow of a doubt.
Okay. Some guys said, but Chelsea has the best left back, right back. Listen, Habibi. Bro, my
Jacob,
starters,
don't let me,
they go in and out. They go in and out. My starters, they've been injured. The lap's coming back from an injury. Cole Palmer's been out. Colwell out for the season. Injury crisis on Chelsea, man. We'll do it next year. It's fine. We're focused on the Champions League. Focus on the Champions.
He said injury crisis. Injury crisis.
$2 billion.
Liverpool selling their best passer and best dribbler without replacement, then wonder why their build-up sucks. They need Wharton and a dribbler.
They need
Who's the best passer that we sold?
I don't know. Nunes?
Our best passer.
Wharton is amazing, man.
Who's the best passer? Who? Darwin Nunes.
Wharton is good. Did you guys see him? Okay, I like this narrative. Is great. Did you guys see him against Arsenal? Did everyone watch Wharton against Arsenal?
He
wasn't that good.
Yeah, he's good, man.
Did you see the amount of mates? Thomas Tuchel was watching, and Wharton knew what is happening when he's like, "I'm fucking up here my chances. I'm fucking up my chances."
I feel like it's hard to be Wharton against Arsenal. Maybe the passes weren't there that he normally hits or something, but I'll give him an excuse for it because he's normally very solid. Doesn't make many mistakes, give the ball away, but he did a lot.
Yeah.
Against us.
I think that was more Arsenal's defense, man. I think that's what got them. And the midfield really compact.
But actually, before we talk Arsenal, what about Chelsea, guys? Is it why they're going under the radar? For real, wallahi. Why they're going under the radar? Like, why
Yes, I like this.
Okay, I'm also going to ask something. Where are the Chelsea fans in the chat?
They go.
What are all the Chelsea fans that were here right when Chelsea were winning Club World Cup?
Of 1,500 of your world champs, Chelsea.
Where are the Chelsea fans? Where are
listen.
That was a fraud trophy, man.
This Sunderland super team is not easy to beat at times. They could be very difficult to handle. Okay, no excuses, man. That was just a shit performance. I'll just call it what it is. That was garbage.
The problem is that have been now that say, yeah, we didn't do what we're supposed to do. The manager didn't set up the team well. If the manager does what he's supposed to do, we'll win games. Because
it's not on the manager for me. I'm looking at the center backs. They're bozos. Chalabozo, Tosin. Tosin is living off of Cole Palmer PR. That's what he's doing. He's always taking pictures around our biggest star because he knows he's not good enough for the team. And this is why I get on to the sporting directors. When you said the sporting directors and the owners, they can be clowns at times, I was agreeing with you. I was not kicking up a fuss. I was not coming out here like, oh, you're talking rubbish. No, because the manager came out after he won a trophy that day, told him he had to go and win. I'm not talking about the Conference League. I'm talking about the Club World Cup. They told him you have to go out and win that trophy. He comes out and he says, hey, guys, Colwell is out for the season. I need a center back. You know what they say? They say, fuck you. We're going to get you Garnacho. I'm going to get you Gittins instead. And you could go do something with that. So it's just like, it gets to a point where I'm like, man, if the manager is letting you know this is the biggest problem we have right now, I want a defense that the players can be able to build off of.
I need to stop you there before you move on. Maresca has to be responsible for the wingers that he ended up with, right? Because he got rid of Sterling. He got rid of I don't know. Like he ended up with that team through his participation. And Mike, I don't see it as separate.
No. He didn't choose Sterling. He didn't choose Sterling. He didn't choose Sterling,
but like he chose to freeze him out. Like that was a big signing, right?
Yeah.
That way, you got rid of Madueke,
who you
thought was crap, and now he looks like he's actually a good player. Like I think there's issues here at the club which you guys are blaming on players.
Okay, now listen. When it comes to Madueke, I'm okay with Madueke leaving. I'm okay with Madueke leaving. Now you're talking about Sterling. Why didn't your team keep Sterling?
No, I mean
you had him on loan,
but like,
okay,
he put himself in this spot. You ended up with Gittins and Garnacho. Like he rubber stamped Garnacho signing by letting him into the team. Even like either he's just said that I'm a yes man, I've got no power, I'm just going to eat it like whatever players they send me, which is more worrying for you, I think, than like him accidentally getting a couple of player choices wrong. But I don't see you're using those players properly and you're just churning through them like constantly until the next high point comes
Here's
along.
the thing with Garnacho. I think the manager actually kind of liked Garnacho because of what he can do on counters. That's what he likes Garnacho for counter-attacking football at times that we play against some of these teams. But when it comes
Jackson to that, like you got rid of options. I'm saying like he had a plethora of options.
He has a list here. But when it comes to Jackson, come on, man. Jackson was finishing some of the easiest chances any striker could make. Let's all just act like some of these players are all just amazing. Like a lot of these players, they had some strengths, but their weaknesses was very glaring. It was very glaring. With Madueke, he would beat his man consistently. Jackson, he would get into the box consistently to great big chances, and he would just squander them. Madueke, he would get into the box like the majority of the game, but he would just ignore the easiest layoff to a great assist. He would go for goal most of the time. So that's why these players got sifted out of the team. Now, when it comes out to the Madueke, Esteval's better than Madueke. Esteval's our best winger right now. Neto, garbage. He can just leave. And Neto is a terrorist on the flank. He's only in this team because he comes and he tracks back on defense. That's why the manager loves him, because he loves to go both ways. You know what I mean? Like Lily Phillips. But I generally don't believe that we need Neto in this team. We don't need him in this team. He's like at best a bench winger. A bench that guy, please, because his decision making is ridiculous. You guys would just see the high. I don't know if you guys watch all our games fully, but Neto is the type of winger where if you ask him to beat his man, he only has one move in his arsenal. That's kick the ball and run to the ball. If the defender can keep up with his pace, he's shut off the whole game. If we start Neto against Arsenal, we're not getting anything from Neto's side. I promise you. We're not getting nothing from Neto. Nothing from Neto's side.
Because
you guys don't know. If you know Stamford Bridge Arsenal, it's doomsday. You guys know that, right?
Bro, at first, after the Club World Cup, I was like, yo, get me Arsenal. I'm ready to go at Arsenal now. Man.
Bro, you said on this channel you're winning the league, bro.
Yeah, exactly. Right now, that's looking dark. But it's still early days.
Early days.
You know what? I'm still gonna keep. I'm gonna keep the chest out. I'm gonna keep the chest out.
Still believe, man. Still believe.
Bro. We can still go on like a run. We still have some easy matches in the pipeline.
Don't let anyone tell you.
I know what you're doing. But I just want to win against.
Bro, you might be bottom
Arsenal.
half of the table by next weekend.
It's dark, man. It's dark.
United to be second, third.
I need Maresca to pull something out of the hat, man. I don't. Yeah.
So you think he's being let down by his players?
No. At times it's him as well. At times it's him as well. Of course, I'm not gonna just say it's just the players, because in the Man United match, what the fuck was that? We go down a player, and then you go take off all our biggest attacking threats on the counter. Like, man, come on. Why? I saw Fabregas breaking down why you don't do that before he was even a manager, a proper manager. Yeah. He was saying, like, you don't do that because then all you're going to do is just invite pressure. That's what we did.
That's the manager you need. Fabregas, man. Como, he's doing wonders there, man.
Some guys in the fan base, they're saying Fabregas 2026, 2028. That's what they're saying.
Have we spoke about the Caicedo stinker yet?
Next shiny thing. You guys will be sick of Esteval. Like, you'll be calling him Brazil.
No.
6 months. You'll be like, fuck it.
No, but you got a young team.
Caicedo stinker yet, or what?
Oh, no, you can talk about it.
No, but you wanna know why I say that, Martin? Because Chelsea fans will always act like he doesn't have bad games at all, and they act like his stinkers never exist, like it just never happened. I'm so glad yesterday.
No one's perfect.
Yasser was on Ahwa. He was like, Caicedo was shit. Andrew Wintersurfer said Caicedo was shit. The Chelsea fans who call it out, respect, because you can't sit here and claim that this guy only has amazing games. This guy got dunked on away at Bayern, humiliated by Bayern Munich. He got humiliated by Arsenal in the 5-1 loss. He got humiliated against Sunderland by Granit Xhaka. It's one of the worst performances I've seen in a Chelsea shirt. But, you know, according to so many people online on YouTube, they'll tell you Caicedo is this complete midfielder who's not just a tackler. He's a progressive passer. He's a creator. Created fuck all against Sunderland, by the way. He's like this guy that can do everything on the pitch. He can't. But, yeah, big up Moises Caicedo.
I think yesterday, all the players had stinkers.
Dunked by Granit Xhaka, guys.
Not just Caicedo. Enzo had a shit game as well. I think all of our players had a shit game. Especially the ones you're supposed to look towards. Reece James. Y'all know how I feel about Reece James. I call him the best right back in England. But he had a really bad game. He had a shit game. I'm not afraid to call out the players. It's just, but it's like what you said, Husam. When all the players are looking shit, right? Who do we have to look at? We gotta look at Maresca. We gotta say, hey, Maresca guy. What
are you sure you want to go down that road, Jacko? Because me and you will work with each other again. So if you want to establish this rule, no problem.
Listen.
But next time you tell me talk about Verts, I'm gonna cook your ass. I'm telling you right now.
Listen. Here's the thing, right? It's like what you said. I'm not afraid to call out the manager, and I'm not afraid to call out the players. The players had, like, it's what I said in my review. It was like half. It's the manager, you're putting the players into some positions where they're going to just be bozos, and you've seen them be bozos. And then the players, you're in a position where you could actually help us save the draw. Like yesterday when Chalobah was just watching, he wasn't even engaging. He just watched the attacker hold up the ball and wait for attackers to come on. He doesn't even scan either to block the pass. So I'm just saying, like, I need something. I need something from you guys. I need some type of will to win. And it's just, they let me down yesterday against a newly promoted side.
Well, you guys just beat Liverpool, right?
It's been the biggest embarrassment in the whole league.
Exactly. This is what's so frustrating about Chelsea, because we'll go get a good win against Liverpool, and against some of the big teams we do really well, and then we go and just get dunked on by Sunderland. We go get dunked on by Brentford. We go get dunked on by Crystal Palace. It's just
sometimes maybe good, sometimes maybe shit.
Exactly. Yeah. Consistency is something we definitely have to work on this season. Definitely.
But you can't do that without Palmer there. Like, I think Palmer was the engine of your team creatively. Yeah. So when's he back?
Should be back, I believe, late November, or mid-November. But to be honest, we was expecting the same for Liam Delap, but now he's coming back a lot earlier. So fingers crossed we get out of this injury crisis. That's been the reason we've been losing. I think he's gonna help. I don't think he's gonna necessarily fit. Man, listen. All right, me and João Pedro we share the same birthday, not too much in João Pedro. Listen, when it comes down to him, I have a soft spot in my heart.
João Pedro is signing of the summer, though. So that was what's been said.
Oh, thank God you saved us. You saved us. We were going to sign him, you know.
The amount of things Chelsea fans said after that Club World Cup, that one game. The problem is the team is not bad, bro. The team is not bad. That's the thing.
Entirely shit.
It's not bad. I think the manager is not sitting the team well some games. Some games he sits the team very well, you know?
Yep.
And then the next game, he would fucking shit his bed. And he do weird things. And I don't understand, like, this guy, to be honest with you. Like,
here's the thing, Mo.
I can't get a read on what he wants to do. Like, I can't get a read on, like, specific things of what he wants to do. Like, one game he plays this position slow football, next game transition based football. I'm like, what are you trying to do, bro? What is inverting one game and overlapping the next game? Bro, that is not adaptation. People say that he's adaptable. No, he's not adaptable. The players get confused.
It felt like you guys attacked so much that you felt like your next attack wasn't going to score. So what's the point of attacking again? Almost like it felt like everything Pedro touched was like going out, or like, I don't know, bouncing off him funny. Like nothing was working. And it just felt like every time, even if you had an open goal, you'd find some way to like mess that up or something. I don't know.
Here's the thing with the manager, right? when it's games that you expect us to lose, he comes out and he gives like a master class. He just handles it well, really well. But then the games you expect us to just come out there and dominate and just destroy the team. Like, let's say, I'm not gonna lie, Man United, when Man United was in horrible form, you was expecting us to come and just dominate Man United. I was expecting us to dominate Man United and get a really good like a statement performance. But he just overthinks it sometimes. Sometimes he overthinks it and he just gets too in his head and he overdoes it. He overdoes it. Sometimes against the teams you're supposed to win, you can keep it simple. You don't need a tactical masterclass. Just put the best players in the best position and attack the weakness. That's my opinion. But you know, we go again.
Forget. I just feel like you guys spent till I don't know where that money's going. I feel like the money laundering is insane.
To Chelsea fans, always talk about the two defenders. What about your midfield?
Thank you, AMT.
Nobody following Talbi when he arrived and scored. Yeah, exactly. Yes. What about the midfield? What about everyone?
According to Mo, Caicedo best DM in the world, though.
He's still like one game doesn't change that.
We can't hold him to that standard. We can't.
Listen.
Caicedo's
allowed to have bad games.
Are you gonna? Okay, I don't think he had a stinker, but you gonna actually?
Really? But the Chelsea fans think they had a stinker.
I don't care. I don't follow this. I don't follow the Chelsea fans, right? I have my opinion. Do you follow the Liverpool? Are you slut out?
No, I'm not following.
Are you
the
slut out?
Fans,
are you slut?
Fans.
Are you
I'm
slut out?
saying the fact that Chelsea fans themselves say he had a stinker show that you're just trying to protect him.
The fact that if the majority of Liverpool, like Callum and Jamie Phillips and all these people are slut out, you're supposed to be slut out. Some Chelsea fans didn't say they had a stinker as well.
Name them.
The guys on the football terrace, I don't know their names.
What you judge more?
The guys on the football terrace didn't say he has a stinker. They said Enzo is not good. You sit here and pretend that Enzo is amazing.
Scapegoat. Oh my God, Enzo.
He's going to change the narrative now. So that's the problem.
Let's all protect Caicedo.
I think Enzo is overhated. He's overhated.
Please.
Listen, I'm going to talk about Caicedo, right? Hey, Caicedo, on a general level, he's amazing. But he had a stinker yesterday. It's all right. You know, good players have bad games. He'll be back. He'll be back.
Your opinion. I didn't think
when Pedri comes to the bridge.
Talk. Go ahead, Jack.
When Pedri comes to the bridge, it'll be a different narrative. You're gonna see Husam in his review. Wow, Moses Caicedo. You're gonna see it. Wait, man.
You guys are doing this Pedri thing. Hey?
I don't know.
Yeah, are you threatening Barcelona at
Pedri? Hey man, I've been saying this for a while. I'm not changing my tune. Listen, I don't care if we lose to Sunderland, bro. I don't care if we lose to Sunderland.
We don't talk about rights anymore. We only talk about Pedri and Caicedo. It's like,
I give up on Jack.
Yeah. We're not doing the rights debate. That's come on, man. We won that debate already.
We were talking about Caicedo being world class just a week ago, isn't it?
He is world class.
Well, we were talking about being one of the best central midfielders in Europe. So
yeah,
football's fickle, man. Football's fickle. One day, you know, he's a poor player.
He's gonna slap Barca, bro.
Who's been better this season, Bruno Fernandes or Caicedo?
Caicedo, man, stop it, bro. Come on, man. Yo, Bruno Fernandes has been shit in a couple of games, man. He's been, but you know what? There's a Man United fan right here. He could tell us. What do you think? What do you think about Bruno?
Who's that? Fernandes.
Bruno. Yeah.
Bruno's a moments player. Bruno can make something magic happen just like with a click of a finger, but he goes missing the whole game. You know, people don't really analyze it like that. I feel we should have sold Bruno at the time when we should have sold him because he's ill-disciplined in his position, but he makes things happen sometimes, you know, but he affects the whole shape of the game. You know, sometimes it's not the best player. The one with the best stats is not always good for the team. Yeah. You know, and I feel like we maybe need to remove Bruno from it if we're going to progress. Things are going well at the moment, but I'm just waiting for that one game where it's going to be like, Bruno, man, Bruno. Let's not forget, just a couple of weeks ago against Fulham, he got intimidated by a referee with a little nudge on the back and he ended up missing the penalty. You know what I mean? So I question his mentality. But he's a class player. Don't get me wrong. He's our best signing post Sir Alex Ferguson.
Bruno and class don't go together. Regardless of what we're going to do here, you can praise whatever he does. You can praise whatever he does. You can say he's moments player. He has genius in him, whatever. But you can't say class.
He has classy moments.
same sentence. Okay, class and
Mo, he has good moments. He has good
One of
moments.
those players that like are good, but they're so good that you can't get rid of them. But you also like they'll never take you to the promised land. You just get stuck in. Like,
Yeah. You have to move
you know what
on
I think about
sometimes.
Bruno?
You know when Liverpool removed Coutinho, they moved Coutinho. Everyone was saying, "Oh my goodness, you sold Coutinho, the best player in the world." Blah blah blah. It's the same thing, man. It's the same thing. I think sometimes you have to move on to progress. Yeah, even if it's a fan favorite, you have to just move on. Sir Alex Ferguson did it well, with the Beckham and Ince and Mark Hughes and these players, Kanchelskis and that. He done it. He rebuilt and he kept rebuilding, and no one is bigger than the club, And I think that's where we've been going wrong over the last few years. We still got Dalot. We got Luke Shaw. Luke Shaw played under Louis van Gaal 11 years ago. So that's what we're talking about here. We need to let go.
Can't get rid of that guy.
SK saying can't read because it doesn't.
You just don't like Caicedo.
No, it doesn't show me what he's saying. There is something after you just don't like Caicedo.
That's probably emoji or something.
OBJ.
Yeah, that's an emoji something. I don't know what that.
I think everyone likes Caicedo. Everyone thinks he's a good player generally.
This is a baller, man. The chat, some guys in the chat are rattled that he could walk into their club, but it's all right, guys. It's fine, bro. He's at Chelsea.
Caicedo is a baller. Caicedo is a good player.
But the Chelsea fans hype him up too much that he can't possibly live up to the expectations of what they put.
He's a good player. I agree. Good player.
Caicedo not world class, but surely Club World Cup class.
Okay, there we go. You see, there it is.
Exactly.
There it is.
Right. That's the
Wait. Oh, did Liverpool didn't play in this World Cup club? Did they? Club?
No, they didn't. They didn't.
Oh, they didn't. So how can they call it the World Club Cup when it's not the most successful teams ever in it?
Yeah, it didn't have.
Oh, brother. Here we go. Here we go. Let's get into this, right? Because guys love to just talk down on this Club World Cup. Listen, there was a criteria to get into the Club World Cup.
What's that?
If you can't get into the club, don't get mad about it. Don't get mad about it.
I agree with you. The criteria was amazing clubs like Porto, Benfica, elite clubs like that,
Guys, I'm going to tell you something. Inter Miami got invited because Infantino attended the game. They know nothing in America, nothing in the continent. But Infantino said, well, we need to invite Messi to the Club World Cup. So here you go. Bro.
Al Ahly, you get me? Fluminense, Palmeiras.
Bitter. It's all
where
right.
Where was Barcelona?
It's not
Mo, your team was in the Club World Cup.
It's not a major. I didn't watch it.
It is a
It's not a
major.
major.
It is a major.
You get me?
The average crowd attendance is 10,000 or something.
That's cool.
By the way, Red Bull Salzburg, Borussia Dortmund.
Look, I'm getting.
Can someone explain to me how is Red Bull Salzburg in the Club World Cup?
Why the fuck is Salzburg in the
How is Salzburg in the Club World Cup? Can someone explain to me
They
this?
didn't even win Conference League.
How is Salzburg in the Club World Cup?
Google it. But okay, I'm gonna explain something. It's a major. You know why it's a major? Because the officials at FIFA said it's a major. The officials at Chelsea said it's a major. Okay, no one is gonna discredit the Champions League when only a couple of teams in Europe was able to get into it. Like a couple of years ago when Madrid was just running with the Champions League for 15 a good amount of years, a lot of years in a row. No one's gonna say anything about that. You know why? Because the official came out and said it's a major. It's officially a major. Don't hate on it. Appreciate it.
Do you think all the other Club World Cups are majors as well? When Liverpool played, Inter played, United played, do you think these are majors? Can we count them as majors? Because we kind of want to
go ahead.
More major than now. They had to
listen.
achieve that. They had to get there by playing.
You have to win the Champions League that year to be in the Club World Cup. You have to win the Asian club, whatever that name is, the Asian Champions League. You have to win the African Champions League to be there. You had to win that. You had to win to be the best team in your continent to qualify for the competition. Currently. Not 4 years ago, not 4 or 5 years ago. You know what I mean?
Yeah, okay, that's fine. Because we understand. I understand what you mean because your Inter would definitely have not made it for sure because they got pumped. But listen,
of course I was happy not to make it.
Listen.
Listen.
I'm gonna go there. Because he's trying to discredit my club. He's trying to discredit
your club.
Listen, we won the Champions League. Bro, it's the Champions League. Can we at least respect the tickets to the World Cup? Can we respect the ticket? It is 2021. Can we do anything about the English government saying, "Hey, Roman, you're at war right now. Get out of England. You're not allowed to own anything."
Do you remember when United couldn't defend the FA Cup back in 2000? So they had to go to this World Club Championship, and we just went there.
I was born in 2000. I was born in 2000, so I was not watching full football. I was not.
But we didn't take it seriously. We just went there to kick a ball on the beach and get schooled by Romario. You know what I mean?
It was a holiday thing, right? Like it was just like,
and that was it.
That was Vasco da Gama, no?
Yeah, Vasco da Gama. Yeah. And so,
okay, so
we played Necaxa, Vasco da Gama, Necaxa of Mexico, and we played Vasco. We were crap. Yeah.
So my question to you guys, right? Okay, so they want the competition to be taken more seriously, and so they turn it into this bigger tournament. Do you guys think 20 years down the line or 30 years down the line, if this continues, don't you think it's going to be considered a more prestigious?
No one will consider it a big tournament. No one.
I think you're being disingenuous.
I'm being honest.
You don't think? Okay,
let me tell you the problem with the Club World Cup. The problem with the Club World Cup and the reason why no one will take it seriously is not because Chelsea and City were in it. Okay, you were the two most recent
and Real Madrid and
PSG.
League.
Can you relax? The most recent Champions League winners. I have no problem with it. My problem is the likes of Salzburg and Dortmund being on there because of the Germany coefficient. It makes no sense. Salzburg and Dortmund haven't won anything in Europe. Like, at least put the Europa League winners in there. Like, at least do something of that fashion, at least. Like, Fiorentina has a bigger right to be in the Club World Cup than Dortmund does. And then you put Porto and Benfica. You're taking the piss.
And Sporting won the league back-to-back. Sporting win the league back-to-back.
Sporting won the league even back-to-back.
And none of Porto and Benfica won the Champions League, right? But yet they put Champions League and Benfica. Like this. They put like Porto and Benfica.
I think there's a bigger problem with preseason, man. Like, you need a preseason. I think everyone hates the Nation League because it kind of took away like a whole bunch of the preseason anyway. Like, there's a bunch of tournaments that don't need to exist. We don't need a Club World Cup. It's just not a cash grab, man.
Yeah. Like, here's the problem with Chelsea fans. They think that people are discrediting that tournament because they won it. Bro, if Man City won it, if PSG won it, nobody cares. I'm going to tell you what, Jaco. When Liverpool won it, when Inter won it in 2010, when Man City, nobody cared that much about it. Nobody. Like, when it used to be, by the way, 2 groups or 3 groups and stuff like this, or like you do the knockout stages, nobody cared that much. It's not about Chelsea, broski. You guys just brag about it too much because you have nothing else to brag about it. If you win the league or the Champions League,
they do have something to brag about, the Conference League.
That is the difference. The problem is Chelsea are going to stop. You know what? People brag about these things, right? When they don't have anything else to cling on. That's the problem.
You know what? You know I brag about it? Because it was a heritage moment, right? Won every trophy there is to win in football. I mean,
because you're shit enough to be in the Conference League and win it. That is what I mean.
Rebuild,
hey, congratulations. You won a trophy that Fiorentina and West Ham have won.
Bro, congratulations to Chelsea. And that is the problem with Chelsea fans, right?
If it's like Real Madrid with Mbappe winning Europa League.
I wouldn't fucking brag about being in the Conference League to win it, bro. I wouldn't brag about it. I'll be ashamed that my team was shit enough the season before to be in the Conference League. Juventus. Here's the difference between you and Juventus. Juventus declined and took a fine to not play in that tournament. Declined and said, no, we'll take the fine. We don't want to play in it.
Themselves out of that competition.
Fair play.
No,
by the way, go check it out. Juventus were actually, would you play in the Conference League or take a fine? We'll take the fucking fine, bro. We don't want to play in that competition.
The idea is not the idea to have one of every trophy. You want to have like as many as you can, right? So collecting the whole set, bravo. They can invent another trophy tomorrow and you guys will go after it. I honestly, I think I'd like the Club World Cup if they made the badge like 10 times smaller and like a little something somewhere. This huge sticker you guys have on your chest, it's like, look at me, I'm so important. But it makes everything look.
Let me give you the best analogy for it, Martin. If I ask everyone on the panel right now, except Jacko, would you rather have 6 supercars or 2 supercars and 1 bicycle? What would you choose? The guy with the 6 supercars haven't completed the set. He doesn't have a bicycle.
100% the 6 supercars.
I think a bike could be useful. I don't know that's a good analogy, but anyway.
No, but you get what I'm saying. Like,
it depends how you got those cars.
Imagine someone with 1 Ferrari in his garage and like a bicycle. He goes to the guy with the 6 supercars and goes like, "You don't have a bicycle. You haven't completed the set." Like,
well, imagine showing up to the season of the Premier League and saying,
League. As bad as Man United were, Man United in 15th would have won the Conference League. Genuinely.
Where's your Europa League?
We won the Europa League. We won the Europa
We
League.
won the Europa League.
17.
Yeah, exactly.
Wait, Liverpool won.
Yeah, we won 3 Europa League,
Okay,
not just one.
Okay.
Yeah, sit on the floor,
I
mate.
was just checking.
We have the most
we lost
Europa
2
League
points.
in England. as
Jaco,
well.
I'm going to tell you something. It is a problem. You don't even have double digits league title. Just double digits league title.
Actually, speaking of Sunderland, you and them.
I mean, we started really winning in 2000, so it's like,
Yeah,
Give
fine.
me time,
So,
man. Give
it's
you
fine.
time.
I'm not discrediting the club. 2 Champions League, 2 Europa Leagues, fantastic achievement, right? But talking to Liverpool, bro, they won 6 Champions League,
Jaco,
3
who was
Europa
the
Leagues,
manager
2
the
league
first time you
titles,
won the
bro.
Europa
Like,
League?
what the fuck, bro?
I'm just talking about the Liverpool I
Jaco,
saw
who was the
in my
manager
life.
the first time you won the Europa League? Tell me.
The manager, I can't remember that, bro. I'm not gonna lie.
Rafa Benitez.
All I know about
Do
Chelsea
you
is
know that
that
Benitez is actually the last Chelsea manager to win at Old Trafford as well?
That's bad, man.
Do you know who's
Yeah,
beating us at Old
Watch
Trafford?
this. Let me give you a quick trivia. Don't answer, Sal, because I know you know. Who's the manager that Benitez beat in the dugout at Old Trafford?
Was it Van Gaal?
Alex
Oh, no.
Ferguson.
Oh, Ferguson.
Yep.
That's bad.
Fergie
Anyway,
last
guys.
year, Benitez won at Old Trafford.
We'll see you guys later. This show is taken to Football Terrace, of course. And just make sure to support all the guys, of course, on this panel. Of course,
Subscribe to Jaco Jordan Live. Martin doesn't have a channel because he's lazy. Subscribe
Sorry, what was
to
the Man United
channel.
fan's name? I missed it again.
What's his
Sal.
name?
Sal?
I need Chelsea to start winning
Sal.
again, man. This is
Sal.
bad.
With an L.
Sal.
Like Liverpool
Salim.
L. Anyway,
It's not
what?
an Angst football
Traffic
channel
post.
for Angst. It'll be great.
MHF raid in the terrace chat, guys. Peace
We'll
out.
see you guys later. We're out of here.
End
Take
the
it easy.
stream. End the stream.
Thanks,
This guy's
man.
stretching on camera. End the stream.